Okay, for this video I just have a simple little scene set up in advance. We're just going to have this ball just dropping like that, right? So all I want to do here is I just want to show you some more options of creating keyframes in the graph editor. So in the graph editor there's a 2D cursor, and that has location that you can set manually, and so you can set keyframes visually using that, right? So just let me show you how one way you might want to try to use this. So for this part where the ball's going along the ground like that, you would probably want to do some bounces or something. So I can, use the cursor to set things in a linear way as well as up and down, right? So, but for now, I'm just going to do the linear and add a couple of keyframes in here, and just do it based on the selected channel like that, and selected channel like that. So now we have a couple more in there. And then this is going between, and now I'm going to use the 2D cursor to set how far up it bounces, and I'll go there and then selected channels at cursor, and then it puts that little bounce in there, and then again in the middle a little bit lower, selected channels at cursor, a little bit here, a little bit lower, selected channels at cursor, right? So that's going to look horrible. It's going to be a horrible animation, but I'll probably drag that out a little bit more. That might help. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, it's a little bit better. But anyway, so the whole point being that you can use this 2D cursor to set keyframes. Alright, and there's that other option, which is active channels at cursor. Remember, you can select things in sequence, and the last one that you select will get the keyframe. Right, so let's same thing. I just create a keyframe here right at the cursor, just for the heck of it. Alright, so that would be active at the cursor. And so it just made another keyframe there, right? Just as if I had done it the other way with the selected, in this case active. So if you can figure out a way that that's something you can use, that's what that is. So let's just undo that guy. There we go. Alright, so so we just got this kind of bouncy thing there. So now we could also, I added some scale values as well, so we could turn this guy on, and we get some scale going here. So we got scale in the first part, and let's do like a little squashy thing here. Like after that, maybe we need a keyframe there. So here, let's do scale on the Z, right? So now let's add a keyframe here, and it's going to go channel, and then here, when it hits a little bit after, let's scale this guy down like that, right? And then here, I'm going to use channels again. So now you see I can see where that scale is. So now let's just do it by the cursor. So I may want to go 0 on the Y there, and let's try not 0, let's go there, and then active selected at cursor, and let's just kind of do this visually just for the heck of it. So now got it going up, and then right there we want it to stay, see that, and then we want to get a keyframe there just at the selected spot, and then over here let's we need to come down again, right? So let's come down and then do it like that. So that would be selected at cursor, right? So that's basically just doing that squash and stretch the same way, just kind of a visual aid to get that done. And so let's go over here, and let's go back up again, and maybe make it kind of go along the other way. Right, so selected channels at cursor, so now it's going long, right? See, so just kind of doing it visually, right? And then got one more to go here, and then we'll go down like that, and then we'll go back to normal. Okay, so that's just a couple more options for creating keyframes in the graph editor. Okay.